Good afternoon. My name is Mary Garman. This is my PowerPoint that I cannot get uploaded to Tegrity, nor can I get it uploaded to Sensomatic, Screenomatic. And so now we are resorting to YouTube. James tells us that if any of us lack wisdom, let him ask God. I think fighting a war was easier than learning modern technology for John Brown University. But leadership is a continual growth. It is a commitment to oneself as well as to a team. Goals are reached because leaders empower others. Managers are different than leaders. They focus on short-term goals, day-to-day operations. They organize, they sit behind a desk. Over the years, I've had many opportunities to work for many different kinds of leaders and different managers, and I have to say that leaders are the people that get the job done. Managers give directions a lot, but leaders actually carry out the work. In the military, your officers would command the enlisted people to go do something, and we would make sure it happened. When I first started thinking about my leadership paper, I thought about who was the most influential leader I ever met. And I think God has used this course to kind of redefine me and help me to take a more personal look at myself. So God is the best leader that I know. He's changed my life. He's transformed me. He's a servant leader. He had vision and growth. Strategic building. He built the first church. The first team was the 12 disciples. So God's leadership teaches us about empowering ourselves and other people. What does leadership look like? Effective leadership, honesty, dependability, authentic, setting standards, committed, integrity, and of course ineffective leadership is just the opposite. They fear change, they're indecisive, some of them are dishonest. I believe leadership is the ability to bring out the best in others, holding yourself to a higher standard, the ability to be consistent and fair, and continually growing, both personally and spiritually. Northouse gave us the great man theory that they were born with traits to be leaders, but I think that leaders can be taught. You can teach yourself how to be a great leader. You just have to do what you say you will do, according to Coos and Posner's. The most effective leaders understand their followers' needs. Rath, I liked his book. And George, of course, with Our Moral Compass. Just excellent reading. I thought I wanted to take this course with one book, but the teacher convinced me I needed to buy 6 books, and they were all great. My attitudes, I want my thoughts to be Christ-like, my actions will be positive, I want my words to be inspiring, and my deeds to be uplifting. I figured out that I have I'm a servant leadership, I'm a servant leader, excuse me. And I want godly wisdom. I want to be customer focused. I want to be passionate about my team. Of course, I expect others to be team players, to have a strong work ethic, and I expect them to be compassionate and caring. I'm hoping to do some work at the Veterans Hospital in Fayetteville when I retire from my state job. And I firmly believe that nobody should ask anybody to do anything unless they're willing to do that themselves. That speaks volumes about your character and the kind of person that you are, and your followers will pick up on that and be willing to go the extra mile. I want to treat others fairly. I want to recognize them. People want to do a good job. They just have to be approached in the right way. People want to do, they want to be acknowledged for their work. They want to be given credit when they do something good. And you'll be amazed at just a simple thank you or you did a good job will brighten somebody's day. I want to bring out the best in others. So many people, they need a little pick me up. They need to know that somebody cares, and they need to know that somebody appreciates their hard work. I want to have an open door policy. I want to establish trust with others. Follow policy and procedure. If you follow policy and procedure, you will certainly make your life as a leader or manager a lot easier. I want to base my decisions on facts. So many times we don't get the full story. So many times we don't get the full picture. There's always two sides to a story. I want to base my decisions on facts. I don't want to be quick and just decide. I hope that I always can say, you know what, I'm going to think about that and I'll get back to you. I don't want to make a spur-of-the-moment decision based on my emotions or my feelings. My personal mission statement. My mission in life is to be a servant to others in a less than perfect world. I want to leave a legacy that contributes to the good of all, and I want to be a light in a dark world. My mission is to change lives. My mission is to create followers of servant leaders. I will continue to grow and become Christ-like. I will seek after Christ, working diligently to spread his message. My personal faith statement. When I got the call that I was going to Iraq, I immediately called a family meeting, and we all sat at the table, and I assured them that when I got to Iraq I would be safe, that I was going to sit in the center, and that I would have heavy artillery all around me. And I left that family meeting, and I remember going home to my house alone, and I collapsed in the floor. And I cried out to God that I could not do this, that I could not go to war, that I had a daughter and I was too old. And God, as I began to pray, God spoke to me and he said, I'll go with you. Those four words changed my life. 5 words? 5 words, my filmer said. But it did change my life. I knew that I was going to Iraq and that I was coming home. I knew that I was going to have a covenant relationship with the Lord, that I was not going to break it. And it was the best of times and the worst of times in Iraq. And I owe everything to God. I think that I am in this class because this is where the Lord wants me at this point in my life, because I assure you, if not, I would not be taking my very first online class at my age. I wish you all the best. Dr. Moore, you've been instrumental in helping me, assisting me, and I appreciate it so much. To all the people that might be critiquing this PowerPoint, you got your work cut out for you. You can say whatever. I don't care. I love criticism. But I wish you the best. I want you to go far in life. I thank you. Goodbye.